Hey guys, welcome back to Bringing Life Home. I think it's probably been a good 4 weeks, so yeah, about a month since I've been able to film a video, and this is very impromptu. I've honestly just not been able to fit YouTube and filming into our lives lately. So to kind of backtrack a little bit here, I'd like to film a homeschool update, November update. We're actually into December now, a week into December, but I have not filmed an update for November to kind of fill you guys in on how our homeschool is going, how life is going, and my husband is with my daughter at jiu-jitsu right now. My youngest is currently napping. I've got the monitor. Hopefully he stays asleep. And I just thought that I would try and fit in this video, and it's probably going to be a really quick one. So yeah, November was really crazy. Lots of ups and downs. There's some things outside of homeschool, in our personal lives going on, some losses in our family, and just overall it seems like every day between like work, school, and then extra activities and sports, we just have not had any extra time, and as far as being able to film, I haven't been able to have any kind of schedule. And yeah, it just kind of took an emotional toll on me this past month. And even though I feel like homeschool is going well, and then we're not having any like hiccups with that part of our life, I do feel like during this time of the year, around the holidays, I really kind of struggle with how busy our lives are and if I feel like I am doing enough. And I definitely had some moments in November where I just felt like I was failing as a homeschool mom, or just mom in general, with like the, capacity I feel like I have right now to do everything. So to start off the beginning of November, we were celebrating Native American Heritage Month. So that was a fun thing that we got to do in November. There's a couple different books that we read that I'll show you guys, and I'll try and remember to link everything down below. I don't remember off the top of my head right now if I got these on Amazon or the book outlet, so I will try and see where I can find them and link it down below. We also used Books again. It's a like video audio book app that I've mentioned that we recently found a couple months ago, and we're just loving it. So the physical books that I had that we read for American Heritage Month, or Native American Heritage Month, was The Very First Americans. So this was a good one. It actually talks about quite a few different Native American groups, which was nice. And then Grandmother's Dreamcatcher. This one was really sweet. One thing that I really liked about this one is it has directions in the back on how to make your own dream catcher. So that was actually one of the activities that we did, was make dream catchers together. The one that I was working on, it's not completely done. It's hanging behind me there on kind of our wall of crafts. So it's not complete. My daughter completed hers, and it's hanging above her bed. I'm going to try and link some pictures here to also show you guys when we were making them. And then the book that we listened to on Books was, I believe it was called Fry Bread. I will write it down below here if that's not the exact name of it, but it also had directions how to make fry bread, so we did that together, and it turned out really good. We made like a sweeter version. You can do it as like a savory fry bread, where you can actually make tacos, like Navajo tacos, from what I read. But we ended up doing sweet ones, so I'll show you guys some pictures here as well of when we did that. My daughter had a lot of fun doing that, and it was really cute. Actually, the other day, my daughter always likes to play with her, like, play kitchen and play pretend food, or we'll do, like, pretending like we're at a restaurant and I'm the customer and she'll make me food. And she just happened to bring me some, like, pretend bread, and she said, "Oh, look, I made you some fry bread." And it was so cute because it had been a week or two since we had made it, but the fact that she retained that information and remembered, I thought it was cute, so that was nice. Anyways, definitely something that we'll want to make again because it was really tasty and very easy to make. And I don't know if I already mentioned this, but in the book, the audiobook that we listened to, Fry Bread, it also gave instructions on how to make it. We found quite a few different recipes online, so I think we ended up using one of those, but either way, it was like, I want to say like 3 ingredients or something. It wasn't very much, so definitely easy. So we celebrated that, and then yeah, just going back to kind of like the holidays around Thanksgiving and Christmas, I kind of get stuck in like seeing what all these other families are doing and all of these like holiday unit studies and just fun like Thanksgiving and Christmas activities. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys, it hit me really hard this year with how busy we've been in our personal lives and extra activities, and just how emotionally drained I was feeling. I started to just kind of compare myself and our homeschool to all these other moms out there and what they were doing and accomplishing with their kids, and it just hit me that I felt like I wasn't doing it enough. And I know that I shouldn't feel that way, and I really try hard not to compare our homeschool to other families, especially because I'm also a full-time working mom, so it's like my day starts at 6:30 in the morning, I'm working for about 4 hours, and then I'm taking a break, teaching, doing homeschool, and then I go back to work for the remainder of the day, and then sometimes it's straight to, you know, end of day activities like sports or other things, and it's just, the day doesn't stop. And so I know that I shouldn't let myself compare our lives to other people and how much we're able to fit in, because I know that we're doing as much as we possibly can for our family, and I know that my daughter's learning, even if we're not getting as much curriculum in as I would hope, even if our homeschool is not what I dream that it was right now. I mean, in a perfect world, I would not still be working right now, and we would be like just deep diving, you know, into homeschool, and I would be able to do so much more during the day. I mean, I can't tell you guys how many, all the dreams that I have for our homeschool, but it's just not what God has in the plans right now. I still need to be working, and that is just part of our life. So, yeah, part of, one of the benefits of homeschool is that we get to choose when we take breaks or when we need breaks. And because I know that I like to take breaks when I feel like we really need it, I don't usually plan breaks around the holidays like most people do. I know some homeschools will take like a week off for Thanksgiving or Christmas, or some of you take the entire month of December off, and that's great. I usually do not do that. We homeschool all the way up until the day of the holiday usually, and then depending on, you know, what we're doing that day, my daughter is still doing things with us like cooking or reading, and so because of that, we take breaks when we just emotionally are drained and need it. So about the 3rd week of November, it was, yeah, the week before Thanksgiving, I was just feeling overwhelmed with what I felt like we were accomplishing, and like I said, feeling like a failure and just so buried in books and curriculum, and I just didn't feel like we were having that much fun. I mean, my daughter was doing fine, you know, we've, like I said, just been in our books every day, math, language arts, reading, writing, all of those basics, but it wasn't just it wasn't as fun. Like we weren't as spending like the quality time together doing things. I mean, doing the extra activities with the Native American heritage studies was a lot of fun, but we ended up basically just putting down the curriculum for a week, and I just told my daughter, like, we're basically going to unschool for the week. Like, whatever the day brings us, that's what we're going to do. We're going to just focus on, you know, what we feel like doing and kind of take a break from, you know, the expectations, at least in our mind, of the curriculum that we need to be doing or what we are or aren't doing. And so we did a couple different things that we usually don't. Over the weekend before that week, because I knew ahead of time that I wanted to take a break, I used Creative Fabrica, a website that I've mentioned before, but I'll link it again down below. I believe it's like $249 or $299 a year to be able to print a bunch of different resources. And so I had found just some fun stuff, like these mazes. My daughter loves doing mazes like this. So I just thought we would do some like fun game type things like that. And she ended up finishing all of these mazes. I think I printed like 10 or 15. She finished them over the weekend. So I was like, you know what? Okay, I'm not gonna prepare a bunch of worksheets for the week. We will just see what happens. So I have in my planner here for you guys, because I still took notes of what we did that I consider to be school or educational. So I'll just kind of read some things to you guys that we ended up doing during our break week. So we had a few Knowledge Crate activities left from our fall crate, and I knew that our winter Knowledge Crate was coming, so I wanted to try and finish some of those up. So we did quite a few activities from our Knowledge Crate from the fall, so I'll try and link some of those pictures here if I can still find some. My daughter did lots of art projects and reading, painting and drawing. We also tried the website Starfall for the first time. I had heard of it from a couple other moms who have tried it, and my daughter had a lot of fun with that. We focused on some life skills, so my daughter helped me with cleaning around the house, dishes, laundry, just cleaning the kitchen up. She also did some cooking with us, which is also just as important, I think, as our curriculum, is learning these life skills, because these are all things that our kids are going to have to do when they grow up. Cooking, cleaning, things like that. Let's see, what else did we do? She worked on her highlights magazine. She gets those, I think, I don't know if it's quarterly or monthly. My grandma actually sends those to my kids. So she worked on some puzzles and games in there. We did a nature walk, and again, just lots of art and reading and activities together. We did some games as well. And it was such a nice break, just to be able to enjoy ourselves in homeschool while still learning, but not just cramming in the curriculum. So I hope that someday we will get to a point where our homeschool encompasses curriculum as far as books, workbooks, and life things like this. I would love to fit both of those in. But like I said, right now with me still working, a lot of the time we have to get homeschool done as far as like the sitting down together type homeschool within an hour or two. And so the majority of that time is just unfortunately spent with books and curriculum and getting in like those basic skills. And so, yeah, it was a really nice break. Then we got into Thanksgiving, and we did take a little time off Thanksgiving Day, you know, just to cook together as a family. But we still ended up doing some reading, and then, you know, the rest of the week we did regular school as we normally would. So yeah, that was November. Like I said, ups and downs, but it was a good month. As far as like our read alouds, we did end up finishing Charlotte's Web, so that was nice. took us longer than expected because there was just some days where we ran out of time and didn't get our reading in. And then my daughter is almost done with her second nature reader from The Good and the Beautiful. It's had a lot of really cute animal stories in it, so my daughter's loving that. And kind of a sneak peek for what's coming up in December and for my next video is we did receive our Winter Knowledge Crate box. So my next video, I'm going to be doing an unboxing of that. This time I actually want to do it with my daughter because she gets just as excited as me when we get a new knowledge crate in. So I thought this time we would actually open it up together. I don't think that we have done that before. I could be wrong, but I think it's usually just me doing the unboxing because she just likes to jump right in, and that may happen. We'll see. But I just thought it would be fun to include her in that. So we will probably be doing a lot of these knowledge crate activities for December, and then we are also doing our Elf on the Shelf every day so far in December. So if you guys follow us on Instagram, you'll see those updates every day of what our elf has been doing, which has been a lot of fun. And then we will probably just be doing like our regular curriculum for the remainder of the month. Since we are finished with Charlotte's Web, I will probably pick one of the Winter Knowledge Crate books that comes in this crate as our read aloud, our next one. So once we get that opened up and I show you guys what books came, we'll probably pick one of those for our next read aloud. So I'll let you guys know what that is once we open that up. And then I really have no idea any extra things that we're going to do for Christmas. I don't have anything planned. I don't have any unit studies planned, or, you know, activities specific to Christmas. I do have all of our Christmas books out that we read together, that we kind of, you know, just revolve through every year. So yeah, I'm just giving myself grace, and we're just enjoying our time together and taking every day as it comes. I know I have mentioned a couple updates with us possibly moving, and there's a couple things happening this week that could really just change all of that and not necessarily change it, but just really push us towards those things happening. I can't say too much on it right now because we just don't know, but depending on how the rest of this week goes, we may have a lot more things happening very soon, very quickly. So yeah, I might have some more life updates for you as well in another video, but I'm going to end this now. I didn't even expect this video to be this long, so I do apologize if I rambled at all, but I really wanted to try and fit this in today while I had a little bit of time. So I hope you guys are enjoying your holidays. I would love to know what you guys are doing in your homeschool for the holidays or anything. If you guys take breaks or how you guys handle the holidays, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to chat with you. I'll see you again soon. Bye.